Shalom, shalom, shalom. Good evening, everyone. How are we? We are on our weekly live here with me, Sharon Tal, the soul alchemist. We'll give a few seconds for people to join while I will sage us. Hello, Anna. Hello, Amanda. Hello, 𝗪𝗵𝗄 and Carrie. Here we go. Let us start. Who is like super tired tonight? Super tired, and it's like, oh my God. I am so feeling the energies and tired, and I'm ready to go to sleep. But I've decided to do it anyway, yeah? For some reason, it looks just very... How are we? How are you going? Hey, Francis. It's so funny. I've swapped the phones, and Facebook is usually here, and Insta is usually here, and it's like, whoop. So, yes. So, are you feeling the tiredness? Are you feeling it? I'm like, oh my God. ksenia, Moscow. Привет. This week, hello Tasmania. This week I have worked a lot. My voice, I can feel it. So here's something I prepared earlier, just. Albury, Geelong, St. Albans, Franga. I entertain myself. I'm just looking at everyone. And Francis, you're from 𝗪𝗵𝗄𝗵. I can't even say where you're from. It's like 𝗪𝗵𝗄𝗵. But I'm so happy to see you all. How are you? Greenvale. I'm just doing locations. Location. I'm just drinking with my mini-me, or I mini-her, or we are mini each other. Nargoon, that's the place. So today we are talking about the self-worth. Who do you put yourself? Who do you put first, yourself or others? Already gave the answer there. Bum, bum, bum. You see my new friend, my new amethyst. The things. So, self-worth versus them. Who is more important? You or them? Whomever them can be. Them can be work, them can be partners, them can be family, them can be everyone but you. This is what it is. It's all about you and who you are and what you're doing about it and how you are functioning about it. Yesterday I had a beautiful client who is now viewing and looking without saying names. And basically we've realized that the pattern, let us say it in a nice way, the pattern that she chose as partners were just continuing. I can't find my comfort here, I'm sorry. Can you see me and hear me? Is everything good? All the partners that she chose, so, usually it goes to father and mother and going to that core, but the pattern that she chose was her older sister, the eldest. And there's like 12 years between them, 11 or 12. And basically, she used to tease her and abuse her and annoy her and mentally trick her. And do you all have any siblings? If you do have a sibling or someone, it could be even a cousin, that created that alienation, probably don't say the word properly, but sounds like. Hi, Nat. So that relative, whomever it is, created this blind spot within you to identify it with other people. I had another client yesterday. What's today? Thursday. Yesterday, yeah. And we've realized that all the bad boys that she's been dating, all the bad boys that she's been taking were to rebel her stepdad. And that was just to show F you, and she can do what she wants. However, by doing this, she actually prevented herself, and then she kept on taking the pattern on herself. So basically, you know that about 90% of abuse, any form of abuse, physical, emotional, mental, sexual, and so on, we might say no to them. And we do. We say no to them. Go away. But then we turn it and we do it. So we are stopping them from doing it, but then we are the one who is doing it to ourselves. Does that make sense? Have you ever done a behavior that you know that is like no from others, but then when it comes to you, you are you're still doing it? So it's like, no, I will not do that. I won't let anyone abuse me, but then you abuse you. You don't give yourself what you need. Does that make sense to you? Can you please comment on that? Do you do that? Are you aware of people who do that? You're doing to yourself what you prevented others to do to you, but then you're doing it, which really takes away from your self-worth or self-love. Do comment. We just burn it a little bit. Yes, no? Yes, beautiful. Yes, good. Now I can see your comments. So, Facebook, can you comment? I can't see what's happening there. Yep. Turning a blind eye. Yep. When I notice I act like a victim, I stop and tell myself I'm not. But that's it. So we victimize ourselves while we put ourselves in the same loop. And then what happens is that you yourself are really suffering from its own patterns, from the same pattern. So I guess one of the questions that I wrote here, am I as important as they are? What do you reckon the answer? We know that it's a yes. However, many times of it, we're giving it to them. We're giving them the importance. We're giving them. So it's about boundaries. It's about you being able. It's burning a lot. So clearly, there's a lot to clear. It's about you allowing yourself to connect and to realize that what is happening, it's time to let it go. It's time to release. It's time to be what you need to be, what you meant to be, which is powerful, strong, independent. You don't know everything. We can't claim that we know everything. However, what you can claim is that you want to try and to look for it and to figure it out and to see and to say, hey, what's happening here? What do I need? What do I want? What would I like? So whenever you're saying and doing and being, what do I want? What do I need? You're shifting the survive to thrive and lifting it up. Okay? What else did I write here? What is my place in life? I don't want to inconvenience anyone. Did you ever say that? I don't want to inconvenience anyone. Even when they hurt me, rape me, violate me, I don't want to inconvenience them or the family or what will people say. Have you ever heard what will people say? Be quiet. I've heard of a mom that her daughter was almost sleep raped. But the mom said to her, be quiet, because if you say to your dad, he will go and kill him. So for his life, she's protecting his life rather than maybe there are other ways to solve it. I actually lost respect for that person, just for that. How can you let your daughter, how can you know that your daughter has been sleep raped? Well, what is it, sleep rape? They were dating. She didn't want it. She was asleep. He penetrated just to please himself. He forced himself on her. But don't say anything. Say everything. Don't keep those things quiet. Don't be quiet. You need to be connected to what is really happening in your life. And if something is wrong, say that it is wrong. If you're not happy with something, just say that. Because this is not to be continued. This is actually violation. Does that make sense? And this is just part of it. So how do I overcome? Hi, Vanya. Hey, Chris. So if you were to know that someone had this violation and they were told just to be quiet, should they really be quiet? I don't think so. I think they should be listened to, and you need to see what it is. So why do we put the others first before us? Why? What for? What do you need? What do you want? What would you like? Survive, revive, and thrive. Our aim is to shift each and every one of us to thrive. We want to thrive. We want to be powerful. If you know or heard of someone who got hurt and they don't know what to do, send them to me, send them to the police, send them to support. You will not tolerate, hi Ines, you will not tolerate someone that you know that had this abuse without reporting it. Even if you report it to the parents, even if the parents won't do anything, take it to the next level. Do not keep someone. Where did I read? I think it was abuse is the only crime, is one of the only crime that the victim actually has to justify and explain what happened to them so that people will believe them over and over and over and over. Unheard of. Unheard of. Okay? So wake up. See who is around you. See what is the right thing for you. Okay. So does people have anxiety? What's the anxiety? The anxiety can come from times that are working or not working for them. Is it good for me? Yes or no? If you need to do something, does it give you anxiety? Why? Why does it give you anxiety? How do you shift it? How do you move it? How do you actually take action in order to shift your energy into the next level? From your point of view, Orit, from your point of view, how do you actually lift your vibration in order to strengthen yourself? It's all about strengthening who you are and what you are. And once that you are connected to your true essence of love, nothing will beat you down. Nothing will stop you. So, how to overcome that sensation, that feeling, and that knowledge or not, whether you're doing the right thing or not. So have you had it before? What is before? Can you see when it happened to you? Yes or no? Were you safe? Were you secure? Yes or no? Now, what we do know that the solution to all of this is self-acceptance and self-forgiveness. And when you are connected to who you are and what you are, and today is actually the 24 years here, 𝗪𝗪, I cannot pronounce this word. But we are now coming into the spring. We'll call it equinox. We're coming into the spring. And when you are coming into that energy, it's renewal. It's letting go of the old. We have just had the 9/9. We had the new moon last Friday. We are coming now into another transformation. Soon, we're going to have the full moon. And the full moon is going to be so powerful. It's going to connect you to your true essence. It's going to be that connection. Next week, I will prepare us for the full moon. If you will join, I'll already be in Malabimbi. I'll visit my soul family there. And I will do the broadcast from there because I would like us to prepare us. I would like us to be prepared for that full moon. And I'll just take my stands with me and we will do it there. Don't worry. I mean, not that you are worried, but we'll definitely do it there. So how can we transform who we are and what we are? How can we shift the energy and make it more valuable? So do you really need to hold on into those people? Do you really need to hold into that energy of the people that hurt you and sitting on your shoulder? No. So this Sunday night, Monday, is the Jewish Atonement Day. This is the day when you are asking for forgiveness. I feel like a little smoker here, but I'm not. This is the day that you're actually asking for forgiveness and you're atoning for your sins. However, in most cases, the atoning to God, to ask for forgiveness, will only happen when you are actually asking the forgiveness from a true place of humility, of being humble, of being sorry for anything that you might have done wrong. However, what have you done wrong? Have you done it on purpose or have you done it innocently? If you've done it innocently, then it's no problem. God is love. God is not there to harm you or to hurt you. God is love. So are you connected through love or are you connected through fear? Are you going to synagogue, to church, to mosque, to wherever, to the temple from fear or from the love of God? Because God is all about love. And I would love you to connect through love. And even if you say, forgive me, Father, because I have sinned, ask for that true forgiveness. And that forgiveness coming, oh, I did it again. I fell. I don't know. I wasn't honest with myself, which then made me not honest with others. Sometimes when you say the truth to others, they don't want to listen to it. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to, they are not interested really to hear your truth. And that's where you need to just say, well, it is what it is. Yet you have to connect to your truth and you need to be part of it. If you're in a relationship that you're unhappy, check out why aren't you happy. Remember, every partner brings their own parents into the equation. And when you are looking at the partner, look at their parents and you'll know how most likely they'll end up. Do you get along with them or not? How can you connect with who you are and what you are? Sadly, I have separated, divorced because of 2 mother-in-laws. My responsibility 100%. But I try too hard and there's nothing to try. You just have to be yourself. You cannot go and please others because when you start to go and please other people, what happened to your standards? You are compromising your own standards. So I'm talking about values and morals. I'm not talking about little gestures. Meet people in the middle, of course. Pick your battles, of course. Pick what is right for you and what is not, of course. Yet, as you're doing it, as you're conquering, as you're connecting into the white light, do it with your own dignity. Do it with your own support. And once that you are connecting through support, you are invincible. And what is that invincible? That every time that you brush your teeth and you're looking at yourself in the mirror, yes, you can smile to yourself and you can say, hey, how you going? What's happening? Aren't you awesome? And sometimes I can tell you, every morning I have a comedy. A comedy because you see those curls in the morning, they look like Krusty the Clown. So the first thing that I do, I take my hair tie and then my hair goes broop. So immediately I started with laughter, laughing at myself and having fun with it and enjoying it because it makes sense. Do you have any questions? So this is where I would love you to really take a good look at yourself. What do you need to forgive yourself? What do you need to forgive? It's more than Bob. Trust me, Chris, it's more than Bob. It's like literally crusty. So what do you need? The first thing that you need to forgive yourself is that blind spot. Because remember, you are playing a part. You are playing a part. You've been there. Every person that comes in your life comes to remind you a lesson. You know, a lot of people tell, oh my God, you remind me of my cousin, my sister, my mother, my this, my that, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. That is all good. All I ask them is that a good thing or not? Did you like them or not? Oh yeah, they were awesome. I'm like, whew. Otherwise, if it didn't work out, this is going to be an opportunity for them to clear that pattern. Because one of the things that I do, I shift and I lift people's patterns. Because that's what I do. My energy is so boom that when you see me, you either like me or not. And I apologize either way. But it's nothing to do with me. It's yours. So I'm sitting here, despite the tiredness, despite the long day, despite everything, committed to you. If you're committed to you, it's a different story. But when I sit here and when I speak to you, I speak for my heart, I speak for my soul. I'm sharing the information that I am gathering through my time at the clinic. And to see how can this support each other, because we are all mirrors of each other. Okay? So if you think that I am awesome, that's because you recognize your own awesomeness. If you think that I'm annoying and a preacher, that is in you. So I'm just mirroring it to you. And I hope that you love that mirror, because I will give it to you to your face. Because that's what I do. Okay? And this is where I need you to be loyal to yourself. Now, how do we do that self-forgiveness? One might ask. Do you have any questions? Sorry. Do you have any questions or anything to say? This is the time. Right. So, I feel and I believe that the first self-forgiveness is, do you know how many times you've done, like, you had a job, you've done something, and it's like, as I said before, oops, I did it again. And when you're saying, oops, I did it again, that means that you just didn't learn the pattern. That's all it is. Did you or did you not learn the pattern? Did you or did you not accomplish the lesson? Who did I see before? I spoke to someone before on the phone, and it was like, I said, well, it's a test. Are you going to pass it or not? Are you going to pass the test or not? It's on you. Okay? So, what is the test? First of all, to recognize the lesson, to recognize what it is that you're doing, what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, what you can do better. When someone asks you, oh my God, I don't want to stuff it up, I don't want to fail. What is failing? What? Kathy Freeman ran the first time and got to the Olympics gold? No. How many times did she have to run this track in order to even get to the next level, to the next level, to the next level? Many times. So why do you expect yourself to be successful at the first time? It's like a computer game or a phone game. What, do you want to tell me that, I don't know, you play Candy Crush, say? What, do you want to tell me that you pass a stage as you go for the first time? I don't think so. As it gets harder, you don't do it at the first time. Unless we have Mel here and she does the royal chase and she's like on level 5,000,072. So this is where you are shifting and connecting yourself. So thank you, Kate. Here's something I prepared earlier. I've created I am forgiveness, because I was thinking, what shall we do today? Let's see if I can hold it. No, I can't. Oops, you see, that's the hair. Here we go. I am forgiveness. And I am forgiveness is about, and this is because this is the time. This is the time for forgiveness. This is the universal global time of letting go and letting God. Release it. Let it go. And then you can be free. Hi, Yosef. Zechariah. Shana Tova. So when we are doing forgiveness, To enable one to trust again after deep hurt. Did you ever have deep hurt? Oh, let me think. To overcome internal battles with oneself, with others, and with the world. Do you have anything that you can't let go or forgive? Do you have anything that you cannot let go and release? Then this is for you. We can do a little process now to release it. But it has, here's the affirmation, and I'm actually, oh Janine, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Miss Berry, co-officer. Okay, so let's look at the I am forgiveness. And I'm taking it for you as well. So the affirmation is, I now forgive and let go of all my hurt and pain. I forgive myself and others in order to free myself, and I now replace it with the hurt with love. I'll read it again. I now forgive and let go of all my hurt and pain. I forgive myself and others in order to free myself, and I now replace the hurt with love. So who wants to hold on to that pain? Why do you need to hold the crap that someone did to you years ago? Because of the justice. But there is no justice. The only justice is between you, that person, and God. So are you going to let it go? Let's say you were in a relationship, someone betrayed you. Someone betrayed you. Someone broke your trust. Are you going to trust them again? No. So why do you need to carry it? Do you need to trust them again? No. So I guess what I'm just saying is, and do you have any questions, just write or comments. Very quiet there. I guess what I want, do you agree with what I'm saying or not? Even what I'm saying, it's just a suggestion. It's just a recommendation. Maybe I'm actually like, And this is where we need to allow ourselves to connect in the highest level of your soul, of your spirit. And what is it to? The vibration of love. When there is love, there is no fear, there is no hatred, there is no worry, there is no anxiety. The real solution is love. The forgiveness is to yourself. The forgiveness is for yourself for not making it to where you wanted to get it. Does that make sense? Do you have anything to say? I've actually been doing a little bit of a cleanse in my body and upping my exercises. Yet tomorrow night I'm taking my daughter for dinner for her 21st birthday, and I know that the restaurant won't be exactly the food that I'm supposed to eat. It's going to have different food. And what am I going to do? Not to go? To starve? To not enjoy the experience? I'm going to do the real experience, enjoy it, not super indulge. Yet, the following day, I'm just going to cleanse my act, if that makes sense. So my question for you is, if you know that things are not going the way that you want them to do, how can you solve it? How can you correct yourself and make sure that you are free? Janine, what did you write, darling? So much deep hurt. Yes, but the deep hurt needs to come out. Come out of your system. Does that make sense or not? Do you have any questions? Any questions or anything to say? So part of my summary is, who's more important, you or them? You. Without any doubt. I'm the one who's breathing this. You're not breathing for me. I'm not breathing for you. I'm breathing for myself. Hence, I have to take care of myself. When I'm taking care of myself, I'm responsible for myself, and I am accountable for every action that I do. You're not accountable for my actions, are you? I'm accountable for me. you're accountable for you. So are you going to take responsibility? And if you stuffed up, say, I'm sorry, I stuffed up. That's part of your own boundaries. That's part of your own self-responsibility. Does that make sense? So that's the first thing. Am I important as they are? Absolutely. Why are they more important than me? Because they convinced you that you're not as important and they manipulated you in your mind. Now you're saying, no more, thank you so much, but no more. I'm not taking this on board. I'm going to fight. So you're stopping their abuse, turning love to you. Don't fall into the blind spot. If you have fallen into the blind spot, change it, move it, release it. Okay? I don't want to inconvenience them. This is just a quick repeat. I don't want to inconvenience them. What? For hurting me? For raping me? For killing me? For bashing me? For belting me? Oh, really? Okay, keep suffering. What do you mean you don't want to inconvenience them? Because they scared you that if you will, then you will pay the price. So when I'm saying forgiveness, the forgiveness is not necessarily for them. The forgiveness is for yourself for enabling it to do. And it could be in marriage. It could be in divorce. It could be in relationship between siblings. It could be in relationship between parents and children. You give, or you would like to receive something. Nada, niente, zilch. Doesn't work. If it doesn't work, it's fine. But don't stay too long. Take care of you. If you don't take care of you, and I am as guilty as you are. Why? I've accommodated too many people, too many times, without considering me. 100% confession. Why? Because I'm a super empath. What does a super empath do? Feel, sense everyone else. Will I stop being super empath? No. But will I improve my boundaries? 100%. How will I improve my boundaries? By being aware. What do I need? What do I want? What would I like? Am I feeling safe? Am I feeling secure? Am I feeling anxiety or am I feeling calm? Just stop and examine yourself, how you are and what you are, and you will solve it in 5 seconds. Because you will know gut feeling, yes or no. Yes, awesome. No, see ya, ciao. That's simple as that. Does that make sense? Do you have any questions? I don't want ever to hear, I don't want to inconvenience them. Really? Boom. So then, the self-forgiveness is for yourself, and whether you have felt it before, whether you've done it before, what's the source of it? As soon as you find the source of it, you can clear it. Once that you have cleared it, you're free to go. Does that make sense? And that is the self-forgiveness. And you have an amazing global opportunities to shift the energy, and this is what we want. I want you all, each and every one of us. You're like gonna be the troopers, right? Yes, you don't need anyone else's sorry. You forgive you, and that means that you are taking charge of your life. Even sorry for accommodating them in your life. Even sorry for not being able to say to yourself, to them, shalom, go, ciao, bye. If you couldn't say that because you were not strong enough, for whatever reason, you know what? For whatever reason, you were lazy, it was comfortable, you didn't know something else. Alles gut. It is so good. But the forgiveness will set you free. It will set you free for yourself. Because you cannot be responsible, konnichiwa. You cannot be responsible for your mom and dad's behavior. You cannot be responsible for anyone else but yourself. So own it, beautiful people. Own it. It is yours. The one thing that you can control is you. You can't control the weather. Some people do. But we can't control many things. But you can control yourself. You can choose, am I going for a walk or not? Am I drinking or not? Am I drinking water, not just alcohol? If I am I doing it responsibly? Am I saying fuck it? And when I do, am I saying fuck it to myself? Did I just say the word again? I do that all the time. I swear. Anyway, so I recommend you I'm Forgiveness and I'm Supported. And besides, I think for Christmas, you need to give yourself that as a gift. The full kit, and I will do it. I will give you a special price. Okay, so, drum roll, Instagram versus Facebook. Who wants a reading? Go. Facebook, got it. Too slow, Amanda. That's it. But you were... No. Just had a... Very good. All right. The deck of cards from Survive to Thrive by yours truly, Sharon Tal. The soul artist. What? Oh, now I see that you're there. That is awesome. All right. If you must. I beg the differ, Monsieur Chris. Ay. Almost there, Amanda, but nope. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so let's do the reading and let's do them fun. We have 8 here, 8 here. We're gonna roll it. So if you have any questions, always remember that you can contact me, send me a message. A card for all of us. Abundance. If you need me to give, Ksenia, do you want to do for 𝗵𝗿 as well in Moscow? We can do that. I know you're not in Moscow. I still like accent. Janine, somewhere in Barrack, mate, do you want me to get for Pete as well? And Amanda, do you want for Amy? So, abundance. I am now proud of my achievement and am full of gratitude for my wonderful life. Abundance is everywhere. Okay, so let's start here. Don't be picky with me, Ksenia, 30 kilometers from Moscow. Хорошо. Okay, so. Maria. Okay. Starting. Robin, starting with you. Starting. Robin, the card for you is opening up. I am now willing, ready, and able to create new pathways to fulfill me. Robin, you're bored. Your boyfriend is in England. You need a new pathway here. Beautiful. Opening up. Janine, a card for you. The card for you, Janine, is happiness, even though it doesn't justify you being late. But it is happiness. I am now willing, ready, and able to have happiness in my life. I am happiness. The card for Pete. The card for Pete is strengthening and free. The war is over and I am now free. Perfect. Next, Kate Deluxe, the card for you. And Japan. Don't forget Japan. Kate, the card for you is universal love. I feel universal love in every cell of my body. You see, how can you not buy this deck from me? I'll dedicate it. I'll sign it for you. Carrie, the card for you is brave and reconnect to life. I am now willing, ready, and able to step out of my comfort zone. It is safe for me to reconnect to life. Brilliant. Kelly, the card for you is expression. Expression is your card. My expression is now full of positive energy that fills me up with joy and positivity. My expression is now full of positive energy that fills me up with joy and positivity. Amazing. Yes, yes, yes. Robin, so good to see you. Why didn't you say hello? Yes. Robin, the card for you is nurturing. And yes, Janine need to put us both in the Thermomix. I know. Robin, nurturing. I now nurture myself and others with love. I now nurture myself and others with love. Nat. Oh, beautiful. You have helped me a lot, forgiving myself and everybody too. Exactly. Beautiful. The card for you is Heart Center. Heart Center. I am now willing, ready, and able to connect myself and the world through my heart. Brilliant. Thank you so much. Da-da-da, da-da-dum, da-da-dum. Who else would like a card? Francis, a card for you? The card for you is I am a light worker. I am a light worker. I am a light worker. My body is in its perfect expression. Each of my cells and every strand of my DNA are now in ultimate vitality. And now in ultimate vitality. Brilliant. The card for me is letting go and confident. As I let go of my fears, I find my confidence. I now enjoy being the amazing person that I truly am. How exciting is that? I'm very happy with that. Thank you. Okay. Done Facebook. Coming to you, InstaFam. So let's do that. Me. Wait. What? Where? Hi. Okay. Yes. Amanda. Card for you is... No, I'm joking. Amanda, fearful and courageous. It is time to let all the fears go. I am now willing, ready, and able to be free of my fear. To be free of my fear. You're welcome. One card for Amy. Amy, don't be scattered. It's school holiday. I now collect all my scattered pieces and move into clarity. I am united within myself. I am united within myself. Diana, the card for you is depriving and replenish. Depriving and replenish. I am now willing, ready, and able to nurture myself and shine my light. So I know that you nurture yourself, but shine your light. You need to take it a little bit more active to shine it. Let everyone else put sunglasses on. Anna, the card for you, Ms. Bloms, is agile. Being agile. I am agile and now choose to adjust to life changes effortlessly. I am agile and I now choose to adjust to life changes effortlessly. Ms. Maria, 𝗵𝗺𝗃 𝗀𝗃. Blame and choosing to change. Blame and choosing to change. I am now willing, ready, and able to be successful in all that I do. Perfect. I am now willing, ready, and able to be successful in all that I do. Well, Christopher, we don't have to. We can... Christopher, don't feel inadequate. I am now... Here we go. I am now willing, ready, and able to explore my personality in a loving way. I am now willing, ready, and able to explore my personality in a loving way. I'm actually guided to give you another card. Remember that your rejections, acceptance, I am now willing, ready, and able to accept myself. It has nothing to do with you. You need to accept yourself. Okay? Ksenia, the card for you is self-acceptance. Self-acceptance. I am now willing, ready, and able to accept myself and others. I am now willing, ready, and able to accept myself and others. And the card for your mamuchka is exhausted, she can say, my energy is vitalized and I choose to rest and replenish my mind, body, and soul. I bet she was waiting for you to come for so long, and now that you're there, it's like, oh my goodness, wow. She can actually rest now. So understand that when you are in anticipation for something for so long, and it's there, it's like, your body can actually rest. And it's like people who ran the marathon. Diana, you ran half a marathon. It's like you did it, you're waiting, you're building, and then you can rest now. And then you realize how much you were pumped into that occasion, and then it was there. Okay, Mel, did you ask for a card? Who else is asking? Yes, Mel. Pleasure. She is tired, you see? Mel, the card for you is balanced. I am now in full balance in every area of my life. I am now in full balance in every area of my life. Is there anyone that I have missed or didn't read? Boom, 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 boom. Another card for everyone is embrace. Embrace. I am now willing, ready, and able to embrace my mind, thoughts, and feelings into all positive expression. You know, when I wrote this deck of cards, I remember I was just sat by the table and wrote, and I'm almost gonna do that again soon because there's more to come and I can feel it all coming. 𝗪𝗵𝗿 I'm so sorry. The card for you is integrity and clarity. Integrity and clarity. I am now willing, ready, and able to be truthful to myself and others. My heart is open and clear. My heart is open and clear. And again, the deck of cards is from Survive to Thrive. It is 74 empowerment cards that takes you from survive, the red, to revive, to thrive, and what's in the middle as well. All of them are connected through the chakras, through the colors, and you can actually meditate on all of that. And there is so much stuff that you can do within these cards that, you know, there is lack of awareness about how much it can be done. But let us be motivated and be willing, ready, and able to be motivated and bring the spark back into your life. Let us do that. Let us do that. So what do we take from today? What are we taking from today? It's time to let go and let God. It's Atonement Day. It's coming. It's freeing you. It's the equinox for the spring. Bring the spring back to you. And if you're on the northern hemisphere, bring the autumn back to you. Because we are all coming into the light. We are all coming into the light, okay? I am now part of the Universal Light Collective family. Those of you who keep coming, where is Ines? I missed Ines. Ines is choosing to change. I am now willing, ready, and able to be successful in all that I do. So you have a choice. You have a choice whether you're going to smash yourself or not. And you need to allow yourself to be and to do. And this is how it is, okay? So I know that I've put my electric blanket on. I was so tired before. I'm going to do a quick tidy up and off. Yeah, she was, I know. And off I go to bed, and going to have an early one for a change. And yes, do you have any questions or anything that you want to say? Please share, please say who is here. Is there anyone that I have missed and didn't give a reading? I think I gave you all. Yeah, Ksenia, you joined us a bit later. Exhaustion is an understatement. So connect to this energy of start to lift the energy, lift the vibration. Once that you are connected through all of this, everything will come. Okay? I love you all. I'll see you next week. And you are amazing. Okay? So thank you so much. Take care and be well. Mwah. Be well.